Nestled in the southwest corner of British Columbia and ringed by the Salish Sea is a unique opportunity for the conservation of endangered ecosystems and biodiversity. The Bilston Creek watershed is located on southern Vancouver Island and includes coastal Douglas-fir forests, Garry Oak meadows, rocky knolls, and wetlands. It is home to thousands of species of plants and animals and a rapidly growing human population.
We have populations of wolves, cougars, bears, and elk living right next to a major urban area. Many of these animals are keystone species. These species make sure that the ecosystem stays stable, and that's why the forests, which are the habitats and the corridors for these major keystone species, are so important, even if it is right next to an urban area.
What makes this area so unique is its proximity to the city while still supporting so much biodiversity.
Bilston Creek drains a biogeoclimatic zone that in BC is known as the CDF, the Coastal Douglas-fir. It's a unique and fairly rare ecosystem. It also corresponds to the areas of highest human density. So it's extremely important. If we would lose this watershed, we would lose a good piece of a unique ecosystem in BC.
As development within Victoria's West Shore region spreads, the diverse and healthy ecosystems of the Bilston Creek watershed are threatened. The vision of the Mechosen Foundation is to work in collaboration with local landowners, funding partners, and donors to secure a conservation corridor that will link hilltop headwaters and other habitats to the protected seashore at Witty's Lagoon.
On a national and provincial scale, by protecting this watershed, we are going to be contributing to the 30% protection of lands by 2030 goals. On a local scale, without this watershed being protected and the lands being protected, the biodiversity will disappear. And we will basically be faced with an ecosystem that will not be stable into the future.
As we look around us, we see the various municipalities allowing fairly high density housing to go in. So it's very important to have this land available, both psychologically and physically, for people to enjoy. This land is providing ecosystem services for a large area. So we all benefit from putting this land aside.
I know there are communities all over the world that have lost their watershed and their creek because of development, rampant development in the watershed. And that what ends up happening is the communities go back to try and rehabilitating the creek, spending lots of money and energy. But we have a unique place here where we have a pristine area for the headwaters, and that reflects on the creek itself.
I think everybody benefits from this watershed being protected. For a lot of people, it's important just to know that areas like this still exist, whether they get out and recreate in them or not.
Please join us in conserving biodiversity by establishing an interconnected corridor of natural areas from hilltop to seashore. Please donate to the Bilston Conservation Corridor.